Hello and welcome back to the vegan cooking corner from disease COVID-19 South Germany. So, I guess you're fine outside there. We're both a bit ill, but usually well. So today I want to show you something interesting. My big plan was always to create a bread from sauerkraut water. As you see, my current sauerkraut looks very nice. See the bubbles maybe, so it looks good. Will be ready on maybe Friday. Okay, I always wanted to make a bread from just sauerkraut water because of the microorganisms. They should be able to do that. It worked. It worked, but I'm not done with it. But I found something different, something that works much better than sauerkraut water, and that's this. This is kefir. Kefir is usually the same kind of reaction than the reaction of sauerkraut. There are also microorganisms. They are principle turning sugar into more microorganisms and sour water. So this is how it looks when it's finished. Not when it's completely finished, but almost finished. I made this dough with the water of kefir. I want to show you how to do that. So first of all, you need kefir, finished kefir. And a good way to find out if it's finished or not is just testing it. So always use plastic, don't use metal. I don't know why, but they hate metal, so almost like me. So if you taste it and it tastes still very, very sweet, then it is not finished yet. It must taste a bit sour. And you can see, if I shake it, then you can see small bubbles. This is carbon oxide from the reaction they make. So this is as good as finished, good enough for the cam. So I will separate it. So you can see on the bottom there are these small bubbles, minerals. It looks like a I don't know, but these are the microorganism centers and they are needed to reproduce themselves. So you have to put them into a sieve. I've got just that one, and that is not fine enough, so I'm using just rib sheet, but it works fine. Just take care it's very clean. And, yeah. So you just take it and put it there aside. Does it work? Yes. I will do it on the sink. Good dish didn't wash up his. I guess that was it. Okay. That's all. After that, for sure, you have to clean it. Okay, like this. So, after that, you can see it. This looks like that now. I'm not sure if you can see it. I only know that I'm making the floor very wet. So you have to take care of that, keep it, and put it on the tap with cold water, not hot water. Hot water will kill them. Wash it off carefully. This is just to clean them, and if there are any kind of disease, maybe that could spread there inside, they will be washed out. So the goodies is the water that you've got. Just take some fur I'm using my own one because we got a mill, and use this water to make sourdough. And after you make that, it must be a pretty liquid. Don't make it a dry dough. It must be as liquid, so liquid that you can just pour it out if you want to. And then all you have to do is wait maybe 1 or 2 days. You will see it, you will smell it. If it smells a bit sour, then this is absolutely normal. You don't have to be afraid. It's really normal. And if you look into the glass, then you will see that's why I'm using glass. You can see the bubbles inside there, and that's a very good sign. That means the reaction is running. Just make sure you got it covered, because if you cover it, it won't get a lot of oxygen. And leave it warm, not hot, just a little warm. If it's inside a room, or maybe if you're baking a bread and the stove is still warm, just put it inside. That would increase the speed quite a lot. Yeah. Just leave it standing for 2 days, I guess. I think this is the second day now. After that, you mix it up, just like you would do a normal dough with yeast. And yeah, that's all you have to know. And that's really a very easy thing. Okay, so we got the separation. All you have to do is take I call them crystals now. Take the crystals, clean the glass very well with hot water. And after that, if you go on YouTube, you will find a lot of how to make more kefir from your kefir. And they're telling me stories of sliced lemons and I don't know what. I'm just using sugar. That's all you need. You're taking hot water, maybe till here, really as hot as possible from the tap. Then I'm using sugar. I would use, I cannot tell you how much. I'm just putting inside some sugar. That should be enough. You will find out by yourself. And use hot water till you cannot see any more sugar crystals. And then you will fill it up with cold water. So the water inside should never be hot, because you kill them. You kill the microorganisms. So that's why you start with hot water till you got a perfect sugar solution. Then you're using cold water. Then you put the crystals inside and let it stand for minimum 2 days and not more than 7 days. And that's all you have to know. It's very easy. And I think this is also some kind of a survival thing. So yeah, you're a bit more independent, and hey, who knows what happens? No matter if it's a zombie apocalypse or just Corona, a few survival skills will never be a mistake. So I would be happy if you will try that. So my next steps will be making the sourdough ready. If you want to be 100% sure it will work, then you can use some traditional yeast too, maybe a little bit, so it just getting a bit better. But once you're got a bit more practice with it, you won't need it anymore. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will find your ways. If you find a better way, write it in the comments. I would be happy about it. So thank you, and bye bye.